wonderful day as we look forward to the Brave Warriors taking on Angola at 7 p.m. tomorrow in the Africa Cup of Nations Group of 16. But speaking of football news, and by the way, we're going to get back to the Brave Warriors when it comes to our Les Soccer Joe segment soon, but international football, a bomb was dropped, metaphorically, not literally. Jurgen Klopp is leaving Liverpool. Yes, you read that right. The multiple champion has decided to call it a day with the Reds. Arguably one of their greatest and most successful coaches. Some people are speculating that he has a condition which won't allow him to coach post this season, but the facts are as they are. Jurgen Klopp will be leaving Liverpool. And of course, Liverpool fans are mourning and they are sad. But if you look at them closely, there's a little twinkle in their eye. And that twinkle is because they also know that Jose Mourinho is currently unemployed. That's enough of speculation. Stay with us as we head into Les Soccer Joe after the break.
We've always had the bravery to stand up for what is Namibian, from protecting our homes to fighting injustices. We still celebrate what it means to us and raise a glass to those who show their bravery. No matter how they take on the world, with all this potential in the land of the brave, what will you do to make this Namibia your Namibia?
As you know, we have a team in the Ivory Coast. That's right. We're not outsourcing anything. We're not trying to make calls, to make connections, to try find a friend of a friend of a friend. Jessica Oraisa is right there in Côte d'Ivoire. Let's get an update from the boys.
Yes, good day viewers and all of you there in the studio. I'm sure you are having a good time back in Namibia. We are far away from home. We are in the city of Bouake here, where Namibia will be playing, that is Angola, tomorrow in a Southern African derby, of course, in the Africa Cup of Nations. This match is built for history. Namibia has never beaten Angola before over their encounters they have played so far. They will hope that they can rewrite history as they have been doing throughout this tournament. This match, of course, we are not yet at the stadium, but we are hoping to do that later on today as we see the players just get into their training gear and prepare for this big one. All I can tell you is that this is a beautiful city, quite windy right now here. The atmosphere, you know, waiting for a movie before it starts. We are waiting for that movie, and it is going to be tomorrow, where fireworks are expected. Many are hoping in anticipation. As we landed in Bouake today, of course, the people welcoming as well, they are hoping they can see the jerseys, Les Soccer Joe, they can see the Brave Warriors behind here. At least they know that the Namibians have arrived. They know that NMH has arrived. They know that Sport Rep has arrived. And the Brave Warriors themselves, of course, who are the players, the stars of the tournament, have also arrived. They arrived earlier than us, but of course, we will be hoping to meet them, as I alluded to earlier there. So in the studio, just expect fireworks here in the city of Bouake. I hope that the weather is going to be like this tomorrow as the teams face off. That is in the afternoon local time here. I'm sure it will be a bit later for Namibians to watch. I hope the fans will be there, gathered in their numbers. So far, no injuries have been reported from the training camp. No any troubles have been reported from the Brave Warriors camp. We hope to speak to the coach later on, even though we might not capture him on video due to the CAF regulations, but we hope to get him. We hope to hear some more and bring you more news. So stay tuned to our Facebook social media pages as we take you through the city of Bouake. Another thing that you should not forget is to have your Tafel Lager in hand. Don't forget also to go, that is on DSTV, Supersport Channel 222, GoTV 64, and GoTV Select 61. Ciao.
The Champions League, we've got the favourites, and if they're on song, well, they'll give us a bit of everything to enjoy. Well, here we go, the first of taste, and the break is on here. It's a red card. Vinicius Junior! Oh my goodness! There was space foul! Lewandowski! Oh, magnificent! Mbappe! That is a stunner! Haaland! What a finish! Coming onto it now to shoot! Champions of Europe, finally!
The 2023-24 UEFA Champions League. Be moved with every game live on Supersport. Upgrade to Compact Plus.
Let's head into results in the Hockey Fives World Cup as it ends as a defeat for Fiji. Namibia advances to 9th as a challenger medal. Let's hear what the coach had to say.
Okay, coach, good game. 9-3 against Fiji. Any recap on that?
We actually had our game plan to the point. Lapse of concentration, that's why they went down our left side and scored us 2 goals. But the girls did, they hold their structure well. So there's still some stuff that we can work on. Now it's just to prepare for our next game, which will be tomorrow at I think at 12. So, but I must say, very hard game. The girls played very hard. There's some sore bodies, but you can see that fitness was our biggest success in this whole story. We hopefully will see if we can get the US. We want to play them again because we played them our pool game, so then we can actually measure ourselves up. But we're going to come and watch now to see who between New Zealand, Australia and the US, who's going to be our next opponent.
Okay.
And then we're going to go for the plate.
Okay. Thank you, coach.
From the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank, it can be.
All right, it's time for your take, and Brian Munango and Javon Wilson are back in studio as they talk about the AFCON tournament with the Brave Warriors, of course, playing tomorrow.
Well, and just like that, we are back in studio with a familiar face that you guys all know. Javon Wilson is back with us here. Brother man, we've missed you in studio. It's been a long, long time. Since last year, when you left for South Africa, but the homeboy is back now in Nam again. So we are back on our grind with this beautiful show. Javon Wilson, how are you doing today, brother?
Very well, thank you very much for having me once again. Happy New Year to all the folks watching, and I wish you guys a wondrous and a year of fruition of sports betting.
Okay. With that being said, Javon, before we do jump into this, I mean, I'm sure you have missed the people. The people have missed you. We've missed you in studio. We haven't spoken about football in a long time, but since you've been gone, let's talk about December, January. How's football been for you before we jump into the AFCON?
Look, AFCON has obviously been like the highlight lately.
Yeah.
For everyone, especially for our nation. So we first and foremost, you can see the boys at the back. We are proud of them
the boys
making
at the
it
back. For the first time.
Round of 16, yeah. So shout out to them, Brave Warriors, Colin Benjamin and the team out there doing a fantastic job. Yeah, I mean, like it feels like forever since I've seen the Premier League, or I've seen United play for that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So football's been it's been good. I think it's picking up its pace now. We're going towards the business end of matters. So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, a lot of punters have been winning big on our platforms, and we're looking forward to the rest of the season.
Looking forward to the rest of the season. Well, with that being said, Man United's position in the league and the form and the team, I think the transfer market is open, but everyone is very quiet.
Yeah.
Which is very surprising for me personally. I think this is the least I've heard any Premier League teams moving around. But yeah, with our team, how do you feel about Man U so far with the season? And I mean, Rasmus Højlund is picking up slowly. In these last 5 games, he scored 3 and an assist. So yeah, with that being said, how are you checking Manchester United?
Yeah, look, with Rasmus, I never had any doubt that he would score goals for us. So it was a matter of time, him adjusting to the Premier League. It's a new environment for him. We got a draw against Spurs, a 2-0, I think, the last game that we played, which was not too bad. I mean, considering how Spurs have been doing the season, I'll take that. So I'm looking forward to how we can tackle the rest of the season, especially now. We keep saying it. It's a fresh start again, once again.
Yeah.
But I do feel that Sancho being offloaded has really lightened up the
mood in the dressing room.
The dressing room, yeah. The environment should be a bit lighter now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what we can do. I think our next Premier League match is against Wolves, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
gave us a tough match at the start of the season.
Yeah.
So
I think that was our first game that we won so unconvincingly.
Yeah,
1-0 penalty that was scrubbed off. That could have been that should have stood. So we all know the history.
Like a lifetime ago.
The history with Wolves. But with that being said, you guys all know that before we do talk about AFCON, the Premier League is back. Sports Rap, in collaboration with JSB, the competition, the mega giveaway continues. So let's take a look at the leaderboard. This is now for the top 3 race. First place gets 15,000, second place gets 10,000, and third place gets a solid 5,000. So if you can see, the Zoo I Am is in first place with 208 points. Zoa is in second with 207. Crocodile Bota. I think these guys all came up from nowhere because Nesta Kati has been holding down this table, guys. Nesta, if you're watching, big ups to you. You've been in the top 10 since day one. So I'm sure you definitely eyeing the first spot because she's only off by 2 points.
Yeah, and also like the number 3rd spot, interesting name there, Crocodile Bota, doing so well. Yeah, as I said, Nesta only 2 points from the top. I mean, he's been consistent. As we said, like there's a 25,000 rand or $25,000 million for the up for grabs for the winner at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. I mean, it's very tight there. It's like a Premier League. It's
very tight. I think
we have a title race on our hands.
I got myself into the top 10 like a while ago, but it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been going well for me prediction-wise. Yeah, but we still have a whole second half of the Premier League to go, so we can all scoop up a few points. I'm sure we can all try and see if we can get into the top 10 and try and see if we can get to the top and just get yourself some winning prizes. But yeah, without wasting any more time, the moment that you guys have been waiting for, that's now us giving you our predictions. So with that being said, let's take a look at my predictions for the 22nd round of the Premier League. So I've thought of a few teams that could be upsetting, but we're going to show you guys the teams now. Nottingham Forest, Arsenal. I'm going to go straight 2-0 there. Everton, Fulham. No, let's do it like this. I'll go through, then you go through at the same time. So Arsenal, I went for 2-0 win there.
Yeah, I think Arsenal, considering their last match, I think they're in a very good form. Good moment in the team. So I honestly feel that they could score a couple, 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
I haven't made my selections, but provisionally I would say Arsenal 3-0.
Arsenal 3-0. Yeah. Okay, Fulham, Everton. It's going to be a tight game. I went for Everton because with them, there might be another point deduction on the way for Everton again. It's just been said by the Premier League, so they could be expecting another point deduction again. But with that being said, they've been consistent enough. Abdoulaye Dokore, wonderful player in the team. So I went for 1-0 win there.
Tight game, eh? I mean, Everton are fighting, considering what you just said to me. I think they will give Fulham a tough match. I think it could be a draw, a 1-0 draw. I'll go with that. 1-0
draw. Luton Town and Brighton. I went 2-1 Brighton. Brighton has been doing well. We saw with Wolves. They ended up drawing the game, but very possessive with the ball. Mitoma is not part of the team, but yeah, they still have enough players to see through Luton, so I went for 2-1 win.
My concern is I watched them Monday evening, and Brighton are not that free scoring team that they were last season. So I feel like they're kind of struggling with scoring. I do feel that they can get the win.
Okay.
So I'll go Brighton 1-0.
Brighton 1-0. Crystal Palace and Sheffield United. I went 1-0 straight because I can't. There's nothing much I can say about the Crystal Palace and Sheffield game.
Look, Palace, I'm very worried for Roy Hodgson. I don't think he's doing very well. I think the team is in a very bad moment.
Yeah.
I do feel like there's a draw on the cards there, so I'll go 1-1.
1-1. Aston Villa and Newcastle. I'm not going to call it an upset, but I couldn't separate the two. Newcastle, fantastic team. Villa at home, hard to beat. So I went for a 2-2 draw because I see both teams scoring.
Yeah, I do feel like there could be a win for Aston Villa. Villa are very good. I mean, Unai Emery has done an outstanding job this season.
Yeah.
Possibly playing Champions League next season with them. Newcastle, on the other hand, not doing so well, out of form a bit. Villa at home, as you said, tough to beat. I'll go Villa 1-0.
Villa 1-0. Okay, I can also see that happening, definitely. City, I went for a thrasher. I went for KDB to come back, score 3, assist 1 or 2. So I went for a straight 5-0 win for City. There's no way Burnley puts up a fight against this team.
Yeah. Well, I would at least consider consolation go for Burnley. Maybe Lyle Foster.
Foster, I know.
Yeah, you could pull one there for the boys. It's going to be a tough match for Burnley. Obviously, we know that City will dominate possession. So it could be anything 3-1, 4-1, possibly even 5-1.
Yeah, I think you're keeping the one because of Foster. You still feel like Foster can nick one against City. Tottenham and Brentford, tough game. Ivan Toney's back, scores a free kick on his game back in the Premier League after missing, I think, 18 weeks of the Premier League. I went for a 3-2 Tottenham because I think Tottenham do have enough to beat Brentford. And the guys are coming back from injury, so 3-2 Tottenham.
Yeah, Spurs at home, and Spurs are doing very good this season. As you said, Tony's back. He looks great and he's in good shape. However, I do feel Spurs can nick that 1-0.
1-0. Liverpool-Chelsea derby, I think that's the game of the weekend. I went for a Liverpool 2-1 because Liverpool are just in the form of their lives right now. Regardless of Salah being part of the team or not, Jota has stepped in and he's doing what he needs to do.
That's correct. Yeah, no Salah there, but it's still scoring, eh? Chelsea. I feel like that's a tight game. Liverpool-Chelsea games are always tight.
Yeah.
No matter how poor one team is in the form. I'll go with a 1-0 draw there. I'll go with a tie.
With a tie. Okay, well, West Ham and Bournemouth. West Ham has been underperforming lately, but Gerrard Bowen is back, so that could be a boost for West Ham. But I'm going to go 2-2 Solanke to lead his team to a no-loss against West Ham.
Yeah, no, Dominic Solanke is really scoring points for the fantasy boys. So I'll actually go with an upset. My upset of the weekend would be possibly Bournemouth beating West Ham.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go 1-0 Bournemouth.
1-0 Bournemouth. Okay, guys, you guys should check out those odds on JSB. Definitely, I'm sure it's going to be some sweet odds there. And the last game of the game week, that's Wolves taking on Manchester United. I'm going to go for the same score in the first leg. 1-0 we won, and I'm still going to go with a 1-0. I think United can nick it. But yeah, I'm going to go for 1-0.
Brian, I'm going with you. 1-0, Rasmus to score.
Rasmus to score. Okay, well, you guys should check out the odds on JSC Sports betting for United to win, and let's say something like under 2.5. Spice it up. Rasmus Holland to score. Definitely, I'm sure you can get your odds high and make some cash. But yeah, before we do close off AFCON, we are through to the round of 16 for the first time. And an interesting stat that I just heard the other day was, not the other day, but yesterday, Ghana scored in all their matches and they got knocked out. We scored 1 goal in the group stage. 1 goal in the group stage. And we're through to the round of 16. It's just, I just feel like it's amazing how football works. And so we're through to the semi-finals and we have Angola. So what are your thoughts on Angola before we do leave off, like prediction-wise? How do you think that one is going to go?
Look, firstly, we played against South Africa, which is our SADC, which is our neighbour.
Yeah.
And I don't know what went wrong there. I think the penalty really discouraged the boys.
Yeah, it changed the whole dynamics of the
game. Correct. Yeah. So I feel like that game, we can write that game off.
Okay.
And put a line through that. I feel like Namibia are doing very well, especially defensively. Especially the guys that come on from the bench. I think Charles Hambira, he did very well when he came on against Mali. I do feel that Namibia can go through to the quarterfinals. I honestly feel so. The odds are also very decent for all AFCON round of 16 matches. So I encourage everyone to get on.
All the games.
It's always more exciting when you have a punt on the match and you watch the match. I'm sure City of Windhoek will be showcasing the game again.
Definitely, that I trust.
So I mean, I feel like a lot of upsets are coming. You'll see a lot of upsets. Cape Verde are doing very well as well. I like
dark
them.
horses of the tournament.
Yes.
Dark horses of the tournament.
And then Mali also, we held them, but Mali have the most appearances at AFCON without winning it. You know, so they have that experience. They have been there. They have been to the final. They lost. So anything is possible. I mean, I encourage everyone to come out there, especially on the outrights, on our platforms. Who can win the tournament? No one knows. I mean, Senegal obviously favorites.
I'm vouching for Senegal.
I think this AFCON could possibly be a team from the SADC region.
I think so.
Yeah,
that would be fantastic. But yeah, speaking of Angola and Namibia's game, I think it's going to be an interesting game because you've seen how Angola has been playing. I mean, they didn't lose a game in the group. They beat Mauritania 3-2. They drew with Algeria 1-1, and then they beat Burkina Faso, who everyone thought was going to be group favorites, and they beat Burkina Faso comfortably 2-0. So I think it's going to be a tough game. But personally, I feel if we do get past Angola, then we either face Cameroon or Nigeria. And to be honest, I'm going to say this on live TV, to be honest, I'm more scared of Angola than I am scared of Cameroon or Nigeria. So if we do beat Angola and we make it through to the quarterfinals, Nigeria is really a team with a lot of strikers, but they haven't been playing the best football. I would put us above them. And with Cameroon, without Abubakar, it's not the same team.
It's not the same team.
Yeah,
you can see. And I don't know what's happening with the goalkeeping issue there as well. So Nana, I don't know. He's coming back to United. He's still there.
I don't know. Yeah, he's still in the camp. The coach has been urged to use him for the knockout stages, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, there's a lot of things that can still happen. But I feel like there's upsets to look forward to. But always keep a lookout for the likes of Morocco. Morocco, I think they have showcased that they are the team to also beat in this tournament. And then Senegal. Senegal has just been consistent, and definitely if we do get a team like that in Asia, we have it cut out for us because we only scored one goal. For me, that's the only problem that I have with our team is we've only scored one goal at the tournament, which is concerning going into the knockout stages because you need to can score and take your chances. We have missed a lot of chances, and when it comes to knockout stages, I feel like there's no time to miss because you only get so many chances to score the goals.
Yeah, that's correct. That's spot on, Brian. We need to score whatever chance we get. We need to put away. We need to be sound at the back again. Besides the South Africa, I don't know, with the 4 goals that we conceded was discouraged, but we've been solid at the back. The boys have been very good. The goalkeeper has been outstanding this tournament. So
Lloyd,
let's believe, let's come together as a nation, and let's put money together and bet on Namibia to win.
You know, this is, before we do leave, this is the last statement that I'm going to leave everyone with. Do you know, I have a feeling this could be the game where Shalorele scores his opening goal.
I have a feeling as well. I can feel it.
Guys, like, I'll check out the odds on JSV shortly to just make sure what the odds are. But for him, I think this is where Shalorele turns up to the party. This is where he shows up, and I'm sure the odds for him to score are probably very nice. So you guys should check that also. But yeah, with that being said, your prediction before we do leave?
Namibia 1-0.
Namibia 1-0. I think I'm going to jump on the same fence as you on this one. I'm going to say 1-0 Namibia. If we don't make it to 1-0, it's going to be an extra time thing, and we're going to get it done in extra time. But nonetheless, I'm giving Namibia 1-0.
Shalorele to score.
To score. Yeah, but with that being said, we've come to the end of this program. You guys know that we are now back for good, so you'll be seeing us more often every Thursdays as we update you with sports, keeping you updated with what's going on around football. And yeah, as you know, the mega giveaway is still on. We still have the second half of the season to run. 25k is up for grabs. If you do win it, 25k is yours. Second place, 15,000 is yours. In third prize, you get 10,000. And on top of that, JSB is giving away 2 vehicles.
Yeah, we still have the mega giveaway at the end of the season in May. So if your ticket is a losing ticket of $20 Namibian or more, you automatically enter into the draw. So all the best of luck to everyone that's involved.
Yeah. And from us here in studio, Javon, from me, I would say goodbye. Anything else you'd like to leave the
No, I
viewers
just
with?
want to wish everyone the best of luck over the weekend for Namibia to win the match, and then be safe out there as well.
Okay, and from us, it's goodbye.
Thank you for staying with Sports Wrap, and we are absolutely excited for tomorrow's football game as Namibia takes on Angola, and we are fully supporting and backing the Brave Warriors. From me, Ashwin Bedi, enjoy the weekend. See you Monday.